Hey everyone, this is not new news at all. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. You guys obviously know it is trending news that Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears have been accused of exploiting children. Let me get this off of the screen. I already put um, the copyright disclaimer up. I might put it up there again just to make sure, because I'm just going to read the information that I have. So let me put this here. Copyright disclaimer. What do you guys think of this? There's been more information about the details of, hold on one second, of the alleged victims. Just trying to get my screen together here. I'm not going to be here long. I already put the disclaimer up. And Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears have been accused of grooming children. And the comedians Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears are being sued for allegedly sexual exploitation of two minors. What do you guys think about this moving forward? Hey, happy Sunday. Yes, it is sick. I don't know if you guys heard, and I'm going to do a little bit more research on this, but Nickelodeon they have a dark past of not only Nickelodeon, but also Disney. But I remember hearing Nickelodeon, they had a lot of people, past actors, alleging that they've had issues with this type of abuse and exploitation. So I'm going to read to you guys what this is coming from this is by Diana Desrath, and from, I believe this is NBC or ABC, but I'm just going to read what it shows here. And I'm going to just play this in just a moment. A woman and her younger brother have accused the comedians Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears in a new lawsuit of grooming them. They were children and coercing them into filming sexually explicit skits. The lawsuit was filed in Los Angeles Superior Court on Tuesday by siblings identified only as Jane Doe, now 22, and John Doe, who was born in 2007. Jane, who is John's legal guardian, is the plaintiff in the lawsuit, both individually and on her young brother's behalf. The lawsuit alleges that Haddish and Spears coerced the siblings when they were children to take part of a sexually explicit skits in separate incidents, which they had stole the youth of the 7-year-old child and 14-year-old child. Okay, so this story is all over the news. Many people are talking about it. Let me read you guys a little bit more. Thank you, Bush Watchers. I'm just going to do this really quick before I got to go study. Again, I'm putting the copyright disclaimer. I hope that I don't get striked. So I'm going to do that again. One moment. From what I researched, I don't think they did this. That lady has been coming after Tiffany for years. Okay. I would love for you to let me know more about what you're researching. If you think this is just a bag grab, or do you think that we'll all know when it comes to court, just like what happened with let's read a little bit more. Hold on. Let me get something up on the screen for you guys to have you. And, there's a couple of bullet points on this one video that I watched from NBC. So let me get that up really quick. Okay, so yes, the plaintiffs were 7 years old and 14 years old at the time. They are alleged to be siblings. The two alleged victims, they're friends of they're former friends of Haddish, and they filed the court filings alleges. Yeah, so we'll see when it comes to court. So we don't know. Oh, sorry guys, hold on. I was watching. Oh no, that didn't come up. Wow, that's crazy. Good morning, Just Bree. I'm obsessed with this story. Are you? Well, I'm hoping that, we're going to all know what's going on. But like I told you, I'm going to do some research on Nickelodeon. But a lot of people I've heard a lot of alleged rumors that Nickelodeon has a sketchy past. Good morning. They made someone mad in Hollywood. Possibly. It just seems like you never know until, the truth will come out. Good morning. Good morning. So I'm going to read a little bit more of what I have here. One moment. So we know that it is an ex-friend, a former friend of Tiffinay. And my cousin, Nikki, she just put in the chat that this woman has, from the research she's done, this woman's been after Haddish for several years. Attorneys for Haddish and Spears, however, have dismissed the lawsuit as a shakedown. Deborah O'Pree, an attorney for Spears, said that the comedian isn't going to fall for any shakedown. In a separate statement, Andrew Bretler, an attorney for Haddish, said the plaintiff's mother had been trying to assert these bogus claims against Haddish for several years. I'm going to read that again. In a separate statement, Andrew Bretler, an attorney for Haddish, said the plaintiff's mother had been trying to assert these bogus claims against Miss Haddish for several years, calling the allegations meritless. Bretler and Haddish had previously shown she would not be shaken down. Now, the accuser's mother has her adult daughter representing herself in this lawsuit. The two of them will together face the consequences of pursuing this frivolous action, the attorney said. Okay, what do you guys think? Do you think that there might be some truth to this? Do you think that this case may be as big as, I'm not going to say it's going to be as big as the, hey, Shada and more. I don't think it's going to be as big as R. Kelly, but because these are two comedian actors, they are well known. Do you think that this is going to be televised? And if it is televised, will you be watching? I'm pretty sure it might be, or they're just going to be, a lot of media in the courtroom, and they're going to come out and make a lot of, content on what's going on. Again, put in the chat if you're going to be following this story. Do you, you never know. Anybody is capable of that. Is, you don't know. People are capable of doing sick things. You don't know them behind closed doors. So I'm going to be following this case. Just because people are famous doesn't mean that, of course people think, oh, they're famous, they're just coming for their money, but you don't know. So innocent. They're innocent until proven guilty. But I'm interested to see where this case is going, and I hope that justice prevails for all the victims involved, and we'll see what happens. Allegedly involved. So definitely following. Let's see what else NBC has to say in this. Okay, so we know that these facts for sure, that their siblings, they knew Haddish. They were children when this first started, and I'm going to continue to read this. In 2013, Haddish appeared as a guest speaker at a summer camp. Jane, then 14, attended, the lawsuit said. During the visit, Haddish allegedly told Jane that she had the perfect role for her. Neither Jane nor her mother were aware of what the shoot would entail. The lawsuit alleged, adding, only Spears and Haddish knew the storyline for the skit. The skit ended up involving Haddish teaching Jane how to mimic fellatio. However, the lawsuit alleged, let me read that again. Oh, actually, I already know what it said. Pretty much, I guess Haddish was coercing her to mimic fellatio. Okay. So I don't know if you guys read that or knew about that piece of information. I'm going to continue reading. In the incident, the lawsuit said a video had begun playing in the recording studio showing an older man and college-aged woman arguing over a sub sandwich before eventually starting to eat the sandwich simultaneously from the other end. The two appeared to moan and make sexual noises as they both ate the sandwich in a manner that simulated the act of fellatio, the lawsuit said. Okay. Yeah. Is it an actual recording? Okay, hold on one second. Let me go back. I don't know if this ever aired. I don't know. I'm reading an article from ABC. Is this an actual recording? No, the article reads that it was a skit, and Jane Doe was teaching her how to do this. I don't have any information if this skit actually aired. So I'm going to continue to read. Physically, emotionally, and mentally uncomfortable, plaintiff Jane Doe mimicked the acts that Haddish and Spears wanted her to do so she could go home, it said. The lawsuit alleged that the next year, Haddish told the siblings' mother she had a role for the younger brother, John, then 7, for a skit. She only said it was a sizzle reel for Nickelodeon, the suit stated. The plaintiff's mother dropped off John and Jane together so that Jane could chaperone, but the siblings were told that they needed to be separate for the Nickelodeon skit. The lawsuit alleged. It said John was later stripped down to his underwear for the skit title. I'm not going to say the word. Through a pea's eyes. So I guess that's what the skit was supposed to be called. Through a pea's eyes. You guys catch my drift. I'm not going to say what the word is. They have the video named The Mind. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The Mind of the Pea. Yeah. Right. Exactly. That's what it says. I don't know if it's up. Yeah. I mean, we don't need to watch that video, but that's what it reads. Thank you, Shada and more. It says The Mind of the Pea. I'm hoping I can monetize this video. So The little boy was in his, yeah. So is it actually, it's actually, Shadi, well, let me read that. They have it, a video named of mine of it. Did it air? Hold on. I'm going to go look it up really quick while you guys talk in the chat for a second and see if it's actually aired. Huh. I don't know. I don't think with all this going down, we'll see. Let's see. One second. Okay, I'm assuming I was sent it yesterday. I seen it like 20 seconds of it. Okay, good. Okay, well, I don't need to look for it. Thank you so much for letting me know. Okay. So I'm assuming there is a type of recording, but I was asking for legal purposes. Yeah, there is a recording. We just got verification from Saturday and More that somebody sent it to her. And so let's continue to, yeah, so we'll see what happens. Yes, it is. Okay. So let's continue. Okay, wow. Okay, so, oh, discretion. If I'm going to be reading some things that possibly might be triggering. So if this is triggering for you, just know to, click off. So John, I'm going to read again. John said, was later stripped down to his underwear for a skit titled Through a Pea's Eyes, about a child being left with a man, played by Spears, who leers a child lustfully in multiple scenes before massaging John with oil and later getting into a bathtub with him and forcing the child closer to him in the tub. In the final scene, the child is portrayed as leering lustfully at Spears, who is wearing only shorts, before beginning to rub oil onto his body, the lawsuit said. The video ends with the words, "Watch," this is in all caps, "watch who you leave with your kids," appearing on the screen, the lawsuit alleged. After filming, Mr. Doe called his mother crying, saying he did not want to film anymore, the lawsuit said. The lawsuit alleged that the plaintiff's mother repeatedly asked both Spears and Haddish about what was filmed and made her son cry. See, this is the thing where I am asking questions about the mother. The mother, okay, it's on YouTube. It's a video on YouTube. Okay, let me see. I thought it was just clout move. Yeah, but first I received the video in my DM yesterday and it was a real video. There is some sickos out there. Thanks for confirming, because people do anything for coins these days. Wow. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to go look on my other screen really quick. I mean, I believe you. Let me see. I would think that they would not have that up because of, I would think that it would be taken down. Hey, the Erics. Okay. So, but what type of mom would not go with her? I don't care if she knows Tiffinay at all. I guess, like, why would you just send your child off? But I guess she took the older daughter, but it just, and then if your child is crying, right? KP, how are the parents not going to be looked into? And this is my question. Did your child not get enough money? Did I don't know. I have a lot of questions for the parents that sent their child, and then years later you're doing this lawsuit when they're adults. It's just, it's kind of sketchy for me. I'm going to see. 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 I'm going to see Yeah, it's sketchy. The parents are questionable. Just like the parents are also questionable that allowed that were allowing their children to be around R. Kelly. So I think that is there the parents need to be questioned, and for sure. So we will see what happens. I'm going to see if I can find something that, and I'll let you guys know if it's on YouTube. I don't think it's on YouTube. And why would Nickelodeon would have that? Like, I don't know. I told you guys, Nickelodeon has a sketchy past. Hold on. I can find it. Let me see. Um, I don't I can't see anything. I don't think that it's on YouTube, but like we'll see. Hold on, let me look. Exactly, the Erics. There's a lot on Hollywood that are, yes, I know. Yeah, the two Corys, yes, the two Corys, and a lot of people, and then also what's that one guy? KP. KB, can you see what year it was and how old the kids are now? Yeah, definitely. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the let me go back to this article here. Okay, at the time the kids were, it was in, okay, the lawsuit was filed in Los Angeles Superior Court on Tuesday by siblings identified only as Jane Doe, now 22, and John Doe, who was born in 07. Okay, so if they're now 22, Jane Doe is now 22, and she was 14 years old when it happened. So let's do the math. So, okay. Okay. So we can do the math. Hold on, let's do the math really quick. Hold on. Thank you. Excuse me, I'm not meaning to yawn. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to continue to read while I don't. So I'm sorry, I'm not doing the math in my head. I'm doing medical math in my head. But yeah, this happened when she was 14 and her brother was 7. And the thing is kind of strange. The daughter is representing herself, according to the article. She's representing herself. And okay. In 2013, Haddish appeared as a guest speaker at a summer camp. Oh, so maybe it happened around 2013, a little after. This is what I'm just trying to piece together because it reads in this article. In 2013, Haddish appeared as a guest speaker at a summer camp Jane Doe then attended. The lawsuit said during the visit, Haddish allegedly told Jane she had a perfect role for her. So I don't know. It happened sometime within that year of 2013 because she was 14. And so, yeah, so she felt uncomfortable and her little brother was crying. All I know is that if my 7-year-old had an experience, not even like, it doesn't matter how old, if my child had an experience where they were crying and saying they wanted to go home 9 years ago, thank you, I would be asking a lot of questions like, what's going on? I wouldn't need to, because I'd be there. I don't understand how these parents can just send their children off to do God knows what with God knows, who, I don't understand. Good Sunday morning host and chat. Stop by real quick. Another channel. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, so I'm going to be following this case, and this is episode 1 of my KP reaction. My question is, what's going on with the parents? What are they doing? Why did the son not why didn't she support her son and ask more questions? And why wasn't she there? Why wasn't she there? I don't understand. So I really appreciate your support. And let's see what else does this story, what else does it say here? Oh, I'm missing something. Okay, let me continue to read this. So it continues. So I'll give you guys another visual here. 1 second. The lawsuit states the video shows Spears lusting over and allegedly molesting the boy. Okay, and so the article continues to read, after filming, Mr. Doe called his mother crying, saying he didn't want to film anymore, the lawsuit said. The lawsuit alleged that the plaintiff's mother repeatedly asked both Spears and Haddish about what was filmed that made her son cry. But Spears, at one point, told her the footage was still not edited and said he would get back to her about providing the unedited footage. Haddish said she did not have a copy of the footage, the lawsuit alleged, but said it was meant to be a funny skit. Days later, Spears told her mother that John had been so uncooperative that the footage was unusable and was deleted, the lawsuit alleged. It was not until about 4 years later, in June of 2018, that the mother I'm sorry, let me put my glasses on. Hold on, let me get my glasses. I could not. As I can tell, I am 40. I need reading glasses and regular glasses. Okay. It was not until around 4 years later, in June 2018, that the mother learned the skit featuring her son had been published online, including the Funny or Die on the Funny or Die website. So I guess it's on the Funny or Die website. So this might have happened in 2015 or 14, and it was later released in 2018 on the Funny Die website. The mother, upset, stated that she would never let her son participate in a child P skit, the alleged lawsuit said. Wow. Hi, hopefully the mom will give us more details on why she wasn't in attendance, right? Desi Love. Hey, I almost said Desi Love. Yeah, hopefully she'll give us more details because she needs to answer to that. That doesn't make any sense. The lawsuit alleged both Jane and John have developed social disorders, with Jane unable to trust anyone. Since the incident, and John suffering from depression and anxiety, they are suing Haddish and Spears for damages. Okay, well, we will see how this lawsuit turns out. And this lawsuit was first reported by the Daily Beast. And I don't think they have any extra information because the person that I'm reading this from, they got this from this website. So yeah, so it's the same information. It was the summer of 2013, and it was published years later. So thank you for joining me. I just like everyone else, we're all doing other things. We're all talking about other things. We don't just have to talk about the mommies. I hope that the children that are now adults, if, in fact, this did happen to them, I hope that they're able to get the help that they need. And I hope that justice is served. Thank you for watching. Do they want jail time too? I don't know. I don't know if they'll get jail time. We'll see. I mean, it depends on what type of law. I mean, they could get jail time for sure. I mean, and they could also get a civil suit and not get any jail time and just get money. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to be reporting on this and keeping my ear to the internet, and I'll let you guys know what I find out. Thank you for hitting the like on the way in or out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao.